You believe this will be the best year of your life. I'm going to set records. Do you believe you have the ability and the greatness inside of you, that contagious spirit? You're a winner. You're great. You're great. You're great. You're going to get the harvest. This stuff's going to happen. This isn't prosperity preaching. It's the truth. Success in your life, in your business, in your faith, in your relationships, in your communication. I speak life into each and every one of you this year because you're going to need it. We're just not going to operate in that fear. If you're ready to go, you better clap. Do you believe in destiny? Do you believe in purpose? Do you want fullness? All right, how are we doing today? SLS nations, SLS champions, winners, veterans, and up-and-comers. I hope you're doing amazing. Here we are. Hope you are feeling stronger than ever, because even though you might not be feeling it sometimes, SLS is stronger than ever, and you don't know it yet, but you are stronger than ever, and we are going to continue to get to a better place in your life. So I hope this next, probably about 15 minutes, will bless you, will be something that will encourage you, will motivate you, will get you to a better place in your life, in your business, in your faith, whatever it is. Hopefully this will get you feeling amazing. So that is the goal today. And I want you to know right now that you are at the right place. There is many times in your life where doubt and suggestion and negativity or whatever it is will try to creep in your brain, creep in your mind, and tell you lies or certain things or get you to doubt things. I want you to know right now that you're here for a reason. Okay, I don't believe in coincidences. That word is not even mentioned in the Bible, so I don't really believe in coincidences. I believe you're here for a reason, and you are about to be living your best life. I mean, I think you are really going to experience some major increase, and it's about to happen for you. Even though, like I said, sometimes you can't feel it, but sometimes it's like when you stop digging, someone else takes the shovel and strikes the gold. This is your time to strike gold. This is your time to do things that you've never done. Because I can tell you right now, and I think we can all agree that 2020 has been a little weird, right? 2020 has been a little weird. It's been different. It's been disappointing. It's been underwhelming, but that's okay, okay? Because I don't know about you, but I'm still blessed. I'm still here. I'm still blessed. I'm still going forward. The show must go on, and now it is our time to really, really make it happen the second half of the year. I don't know about you, I'm excited. If I spontaneously combust or get too excited, don't worry, I will still be here. But you should know, why are we blessed? Well, I can tell you one thing, that we are in a stable industry. Yes. How many of you know that we're in a stable industry? We are in the most stable industry. How do we know that? Well, because our numbers are going up and sales are going up and the need for what we have to bless our clients is going up in the midst of a pandemic. In the midst of a recession, we are still able to not only go to work and kudos to everyone that makes it happen, that allows us to be able to work even when we can't even go into people's homes. We're still able to work. We're still able to make a living. We're still able to provide for our families, and not just provide, but give them their best life. I don't know about you, but that is what I would consider a blessing. So that is big. We're in a stable industry with all the support that we need. Okay? You know, we have all the support, and I could talk for an hour about all the support that we have. But that's not the main thing. We understand that we're blessed, but the battle that we face is not out there. It's not with anything. It is within us. And the battle that we're going to face every single day, and I want you to be thinking every day, because it's not all the days at once it's going to overwhelm you. One day at a time is all it takes. You just need one day. Break it down daily, and you're going to make it happen. The battle is within us. And I want to let you know that all that's going on is really a test. It's just a test within us. And I want you to begin to see this is a clean slate opportunity, not just second half of the year, but if the first half has been underwhelming for you or you're not where you want to be, Guess what? This is a clean slate opportunity. And the question is, how are we going to respond in the midst of adversity? What you're not seeing is that this is an opportunity for you to be stronger so that you can handle more, that you can be blessed more. See, if we're not strong, we can't handle very much. But the stronger we are and the stronger of a foundation that we have, the more that you can take, the more you can level up, the more that you can persevere and overcome and win. So that is, I don't know about you, but that's really, really good news. So right now is the time, wherever you are, just go shake it off. We're going to shake off all the bad stuff. We're going to declutter our minds, and we're just going to get rid of all this stuff. Because guess what? You got to make room for the good stuff. You have to. It's time for a new season, and it's time to make room for the good stuff. It's time to do some spring cleaning in your own life, in our own lives. We have to do our own spring cleaning. So you got to clear the room. If you got stuff that's cluttered around everywhere, even if it's in your mind, I'm speaking metaphorically, there's stuff everywhere, you just can't, there's no more room for new stuff. You have to declutter. You have to empty it out. You have to reset, recalibrate, refocus. Hit the refresh button. Restart your computer. You have too many windows open. You got to restart the computer. You have to do these things in order for you to say, okay, shaking that stuff off, it's time. It's a clean slate. It's a new opportunity. It's time for a new time. It's time for a new season. Make room for the good stuff. I mean, make room for everything that's good. This will actually allow yourself to win. You have to give yourself permission to win before you can actually start winning. Okay, and that's a major key right there. You have to do that first. Make room for everything good. Flow in the good stuff. I always like to talk about be flowing in good stuff. Do all the things that you want. You can do everything you want in your life. With your family, you can have, I don't like the word balance, but I like the two words intentional congruence. That means where everything feeds everything in your life. You can live a life, yes you can live a life where everything in your life feeds everything else. You could do things with your family. You can have the freedom. You can give you could live the life you want. You can travel. You can be active in your church. Like you could do everything that you want. You can have intentional congruence. And that is so, so, so important to know that you can have it, but there is a deposit necessary. There are prerequisites. I don't like to say requirements, but prerequisites in order to do that is we have to stay super focused on what is important. We have to prioritize in a major way. We have to keep knowing exactly what we need to do at all times. We need to trim the fat and squeeze the fat out of our days. We have to eliminate all negativity, all negative things and all negativity. Okay, everything is fuel. Everything is opportunity for a better tomorrow and a better future. Like you have to start thinking like that. Be around people that think like that. Set these goals, do these things. And we're going to tell you some things that are going to help take what I call your angle of life or your trajectory of life to a new angle. Okay, some people's angle of life are just like this. Ever met someone, their angle of life is like this? And it's just like same thing, different day, same thing, different day. That's one of my least favorite quotes on planet Earth is I ask someone how they're doing, they say, same thing, different day. It shouldn't be the same thing, different day. It should be a new thing, a new day. It's a new day. There's new opportunity. There's new growth. You should be doing this. Your angle shouldn't be this. Some people, they have this angle. Like, I'm doing a little bit better. I'm doing a little bit better. But eventually, you will be complacent. That's why we want to take a sharper angle towards the good stuff, And so that's sometimes what the challenge is. And I know sometimes you see people and it appears that they're struggling, but they're really not. They're taking a sharper angle at life. They want to accelerate the process. They want to expedite this process of winning, of success. So we're going to talk about something real quick about success. And really, it is your definition of success. The major it starts with your definition of success. Let me ask you this question. It's okay if you say no, but if you say no, you got to do it right now. Have you ever defined your success? Clearly defined your definition of success. There should be no success word in the dictionary. It should be every single person has their own definition of what success means to them, because it's not just money and cars and stuff like that and material things. It could be being a good wife or husband or father or sibling, or it could be having a heart of gold. Like that could be successful. Like everyone has their own different definition for success. That is the most important thing. That is one of the foundational principles you have to understand. You must clearly define, and think about this, clearly define, write it down, talk about it with people. Clearly define your vision and your goals and have action steps on how you're going to do it. How are you going to do it? Don't throw pennies in the wishing well, but how are we actually going to do it? This is going to keep you going, okay? You need to have this thing going, boom, 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 all the time. All the time. You have to know that, hey, this is what keeps me going. This keeps the fire lit. It keeps me getting up in the morning. It keeps me from quitting when I feel like quitting. Key word is feel like. We're not going to listen to our emotions anymore. We cannot listen to emotions. Emotions will lead us wrong 90% of the time. So we have to do it whether we feel like it or not. We got to show up and grow up and deliver every single day, rain or shine. That just has to be drilled into our mind. It has to be something that's just a mental discipline that we have every single day. Do you know what clarity and vision will do? Because we're talking about clarity and vision. That clarity and vision is necessary to activate the belief. And the belief is the foundation. So you have to have the clarity and you have to have the vision to activate your belief that you can. The belief is the most important thing that you can have. Yes. More than writing down your goals even. But you need to do it. But the belief, if you don't believe, nothing will ever happen. Okay, manifestation has to be, I believe I can do it. I'm going to do it. I know I can do it. I have all the gifts. I have all the talent. With him on my side, I can do anything. That is something that is called a belief. And the belief, you know you can do anything. I can do anything. There's nothing I can't do. Right? And that's how you have to feel. Is that the belief is the foundation. And I know that sounded kind of corny, but it's true. Okay? The belief is everything, and you can't do a thing until you believe that you can. Okay? And I'm telling you right now, you're here for a reason, and in this system, and in this season, you have all the support and every necessary tool and gift inside of you that you need to do it at the highest of levels here. There is no reason why you can't. Don't let anyone say that you can't. So I'm telling you that you can. So now, hopefully, I've even activated the belief in you. The belief is the foundation. You're worth it. Your future is worth it. Living your best life is worth it. And you have to just take that to the bank. You have a best life. You have an ultimate version of you, and you have an ultimate happy dream life. But I was talking to someone the other day about living a dream life. I made a Venn diagram of a dream life, and I put all these different things of, they're empty. And I said, fill in these things of what living your dream life would look like. And they were like, well, I want to volunteer in my church. I want to do all these things. I want to do that. I want to be successful. I want to have financial freedom. I want to send my kid to private school and college. I want to be able to travel a little bit. I'm like, okay, these are great things, right? And then I asked them, do you think it's easy to live your dream life? And they sat there and were like, well, no, it's not. And I said, don't look around at the world, because a lot of people aren't living their dream life. They're not happy. I think there was a study that 80% of people aren't even happy where they work or with what they do for a living every day. But it's hard to live your dream life, and many people give up on those dreams, or they only say there's 20 things, and they only do 2 or 3 things to live their dream life. You here can live your dream life and do all of those things you want. Live in intentional congruence, live in happiness and true joy, and actually have peace and fulfillment about what you do here. That is good news. You're allowed to get excited for that one, because that's huge. But you're worth it, and your future is worth it. And and you have to understand the principle of cost and worth. You can't have this price tag flipping mentality of, man, it costs so much, it costs so much, it costs so much. There's always going to be a cost. Okay, write that one down. There's always a cost. There's always going to be a cost, but it's worth it. There's always going to be a cost, which we don't like, but it's always, the worth is going to supersede by far, exponentially, the cost. So don't have a cost-flipping, scarcity mindset, poverty mindset mentality. Have an abundance mindset. I can do it. I can do anything. Have that belief of saying, look, there is a cost, so what? It's worth it. I got to pay the toll, but that's because I'm on the fast track. I'm on the highway. I got to go. It's time for me to go. I've wasted some time. No more. Let's accelerate the process. Let's keep going. See, you have to invest in yourself to develop, to grow, to level up, and to win. If you want these things, good, but there's going to be a sacrifice, a toll to pay, a price to pay, but it's worth it exponentially. You got to keep running the race, even though you want to quit. You're going to say, yeah, man, I don't know. I don't got enough juice. You talk to anyone that's ran the first half marathon, the first marathon, they'll be like, I didn't think I could keep going. But then it's like you keep going, then you plateau and say, hey, I can do this. Hey, I'm on mile 7, I'm on mile 10. See, you have to keep it going. It's going to be hard. It's going to be hard either way. Understand that. It's going to be hard either way. You need to pick your hard. Do you want it? You know, you want to not have money, or you want to have the means to take care of everything. You want to not have financial freedom and be stressed and anxious your whole life, or do you want to put in the work and have the means to do that and have financial freedom and live your dream life? See, it's pick your heart. I would rather have the means to do it. I would rather bust my hump doing it than giving up and being comfortable but struggling. And I tell you, it's a lot harder. That's the harder of the two, is to not do anything. Even though in the short term it's easier, but in the long term it's harder, and then you'll have regret. And that's not anything that anybody wants, is regret. I've had regrets, and I don't want to have any more. Okay? So pick your heart. It's going to be hard either way. Get something for your pain. So there's sacrifice. Get something for your sacrifice. Even if it's a little bit of pain, it's hard to do sometimes. It's hard. You're fighting your flesh. Get something for it. See, you can go through that pain and perceived struggle and still get something for it. Okay? I say perceived struggle because growth in motion doesn't feel good, and every time you think you're struggling, you're actually not struggling. You're actually growing, and you're getting stronger, and you are building what we call endurance. You are enduring these hard situations, and you are winning over that. So get something for your pain and sacrifice, and look, create a legacy for yourself. You are creating your legacy that you are going to leave behind. What legacy do you want to leave? It's not a prideful thing. You want to leave a good legacy for your family. Teach your kids how to activate their potential and step into their best versions of themselves. That's what you want to teach your kids and your grandkids and your grandkids, your great-grand, or whatever, your great-grandkids. You want to tell everybody how to live their best life by leaving a legacy, by paving the way and leading from the front. Yes, and on the other side of that pain and perceived struggle is the results you want, the growth you want, the freedom you want, and your dream life. So I would say it's worth it. And here's the thing. It's time for you and for all of us to reach heights we've never reached as an agency, but as a people. We have to reach heights that we've never reached before. In order to do that, you have to be willing to do things you've never done before. Your body gravitates towards what it's familiar with. So that's why we talk about getting outside the comfort zone. It's going to get uncomfortable. But you got to somehow, some way, sometimes get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to force yourself to do it. You got to jump off the high dive. You see these viral videos of people shaking on the high dive, and they can't do it, and they finally jump off, and they're like, I'm going to do it again. So you have to teach your flesh a lesson, and you have to do things that you've never done. I remember the first time that we did 20,000, and I was like, that was the biggest accomplishment for James and I. And now we've hit 200,000. It's mind blowing. But what's even more mind blowing is where we're going. It's not where we're at, it's where we're going. And you are going to new heights, and you are about to do things exponentially. Ooh, I just said exponentially. Exponentially, that you don't even realize is going to happen. Okay? You don't realize it's going to happen until it happens, right? The first time you ever did something. Yes. So you're about to take it to new heights exponentially, but you have to keep going. Keep going. You see a stock that goes from a penny stock to $1,000 a share, $10,000 a share. It starts here, and it doesn't just go straight up. It has its dips, it has its peaks and its valleys, so give yourself a little credit. Sometimes you don't see the growth on a daily basis, but at the end of the day, you're going to see it. Okay? So that is so important. Reach new heights. It has to be level up time. You have to be better than you were yesterday. And I'm not talking about 10 intimidating leaps. I'm talking about one small step. 1 percentage point is feasible, is attainable. Take it day by day by day. Get the green check days, not the red X days. Get your gold star days, like your teacher used to give you in elementary school. Get your gold star days. Get your green check days every single day. I don't feel like it today. It's okay. I'm still going to do it. You know, I do feel like it. You're good. You're going to do it. And so you have to, every day, we have to do it. Okay? Everyone say do it.
Do it.
Yes. So it's level up time. Increase your level of intent. Increase your intentional. And then increase your intensity. We have to increase our intensity, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to increase our intensity. Yes. The intensity needs to go up. The level of which we spend time doing something. We spend time writing goals down. We spend time dream casting. We talk about ideas. We need to start doing that more. And it's not a lot of time we spend on it. Just a little time, and it has to be consistent time. And you will continue to dream more. See, this is the season right now of execution. It's time to execute. Wherever you are, say execute. Execute. It's time to execute. It's time. This is yours to win. It's okay. And don't make it yours to lose. It's yours to win. It's time to execute. Sometimes we know everything to do and we just don't do it. It's time for execution. See, we see people right now living their best life or starting to live your best life. You've seen it. We have the video of the best life. everybody, you want to live your best life, okay? And there is a best life to live here at SLS. I certainly, I can promise you, this is the vessel and the vehicle that will get you to where you know you need to be. It's just that now is the time for you. You have to say, this is my time. I've been messing around, or I've been selling myself short, or I've been going at 70 or 80%. I need to be going 100% every single time. I'm telling you right now, don't give up. If you feel discouraged because maybe you haven't mastered the process, don't give up.
Yes.
You can be on every call, be on every training, do everything you possibly can to get better. You know, read sales books, whatever it is, stay on. I'm telling you, everything that you need to be successful at the highest levels is right here. So it's time for you to go all in, because guess what? You have to go all in. Everyone say all in. You got to put all your chips in the middle. You got to cannonball into the pool off the high dive, because you won't be happy if you sell yourself short. Do not sell yourself short. Get everything that's there for you. That's how you're going to have peace. Look, if I give everything I got and I just still don't get there, hey, I tried everything I possibly could. But I'm telling you right now, you're going to get there. I'm telling you right now, you are going to get there. But do not sell yourself short. So be humble. Stay humble all the time. Stay humble. Stay hungry. Activate that belief and that will to win every single day, and that fire will stay lit. And if you see every problem, don't eliminate that word from your vocabulary. A problem is an opportunity. A problem is a challenge, and we're up for the challenge.
Yes.
So don't look at problems like I got all these problems. No, I got this problem creates an opportunity.
Yes.
Okay, and every single thing is fuel for growth. Okay, so that's what you have to have with no distractions. Eliminate distractions. Two things to eliminate: distractions, eliminate limitations. Distractions and remove the limits. Rip that ceiling off, because the sky is the limit. And start having great expectations again, and start dreaming again, because guess what? We at SLS and you are stronger than ever before, and it's time to go to the next level. So I love you guys. I can't wait to see us go to 5, 6, 7, 800,000 a week, $1 million a week. It's going to happen. I'm speaking to existence right now. If you agree, make a little bit of noise right now.